This is going to go out before the video goes out. It's a bit of a spoiler.
Yeah, it is.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just dub out what Jay's just said, so you don't actually know what the score was, and then I'm going to cut it out. So, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Here We Golf. My name's Dan.
My name's Jay. Have we got mics on? Yeah,
She is.
Mike
Yeah. Yeah. Recording from Regent Park Golf Club.
Yeah, sunny Bolton.
Sunny.
It really is sunny Bolton. I can't even open my eyes.
Pitch black when we got here, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was 5:30 this morning. We are a bit dishevelled.
Yeah, just done 18.
18
Walking.
holes. He must have. I shot a really good game. Really enjoyed it, and hope to get out more and do a bit more golf content for you because it's enjoyable. But yeah, a few good shots there.
So but it was a quality match, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Some really good shots.
I think once the competition comes in, you'll be game, don't you?
Yeah.
Drifted, to be fair.
Yeah. We did stroke play the front nine. Wasn't competitive either, which makes a difference, I think, wasn't it? And then we definitely both upped our game back nine. It was good. Really enjoyed it. So yeah, There's another spoiler there.
Sorry.
For the content.
Beep.
Yeah, good. It was a good knock though. Really enjoyed it. It was worth watching, I reckon.
Yeah.
Good.
Into that sort of thing. If you like fashion.
So we thought we'd just do our weekly podcast from the bar, the 19th hole.
The 19th hole. Yeah.
We'll split the G on the channel.
Let's do it. Go for it. I'm there.
Rubbish.
No,
Rubbish.
No, you're all right. Similarly split.
Not bad effort. That's tilted. Looks like I've done it there.
This is
In fact, it's settling. It's getting closer. Not bad effort though.
This is alcoholic behaviour. It's 10:30 in the morning. on a Tuesday morning.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's go for it.
10:30. He's on holiday already. He's in Egypt.
Yeah. So you've got a couple of videos there, a couple of 9-hole videos coming out from Regent Park. As I said at the start of one of the videos, we picked it because we time constraints. We wanted to get out early, didn't we? It's one of the local courses that let you get out as soon as the sun comes up. So we got here. 40-minute driveway, innit? So we were literally driving in the dark, got here just as the sun came up. It was lovely. We had the course to ourselves most of it, didn't we?
It was deer. There was
squirrels.
Some wildlife, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And
dogs.
Yeah, plenty of dogs.
Birdies.
Nice course, I enjoyed it.
Saw some birdies,
Saw some birdies. You saw some birdies. I didn't see any birdies. I missed a few birdies.
Close encounter with an eagle, but
yeah,
stay tuned for that anyway. So yeah, we're doing the Here We Golf podcast then.
Let's get into it. Plenty to recap this week, as we've just had a
come out on major week. We have
Scottie Scheffler doing Scottie Scheffler things.
Yeah. Well, we'll come on to fantasy in a bit, but didn't pick him this week, did I?
Nope.
It's cost me big time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he put himself in position on Saturday, didn't he? Yeah, ridiculous third round.
I didn't feel he was ever going to lose it, except maybe on the back nine a little bit when he lost it a little bit, didn't he? But
yeah,
he went on and just tore the field apart with when he drove the green on. I think he was
with his length.
So
you did. I saw Max home really in the week doing that as well.
Yeah, that was a great shot, to be fair. Absolutely great shot.
And then on Sunday he had a bit of a wobble on front nine, didn't it? It looked like, well, it wasn't very Scottie Scheffler-esque, was it?
No.
And Rahm at one point got within a couple of shots.
Yeah, he did. I couldn't believe it though, because John Rahm he's not been playing very well in tournaments that aren't live, is it? Has he? But he got himself up there, but then he did fade away. So.
Faded away on the weekend, on the back nine on Sunday.
So you did Bryson really surprised me. I didn't expect him to go low again, but just showing that he does it in the big events, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And he's a class player.
Loves the attention on him, I think.
He loves the attention, but he's also he's a pioneer, isn't he? He's playing with clubs that nobody's ever heard of and stuff. So it's epic.
LA Golf.
I always root for him because he's doing things that other people aren't doing. And a few notable mentions. Joaquin Neiman was way down, wasn't he? First
I
couple
don't
of
even know where he
rounds.
finished in the end.
Tied for 8th, which was
Was it?
Yeah, he had a good final round.
Johnny Vegas
Yeah,
ranked well outside top 50 in the world. First Venezuelan to lead any round of a
I thought he
major.
was from round here. Monkey.
Get your PG sips.
Hey, Ben Griffin tied for 8th as well. We never give him a shout, did we?
Do we know?
No.
No, he's been consistent all year, Ben Griffin.
Siwoo Kim got an ace as well, didn't he?
Saw that, yep.
Shame wasn't on the par 4.
Aye, Alex Noren as well. Sideline for 31 weeks with hamstring injury. This is his second event of 2025.
Yeah.
Finished solo second.
Yeah. No.
No.
Bryson finished second. Alex Noren finished 17th in the end. 5
Oh.
over final day, wasn't he?
Oh, was he? It must be was he second going into
Yeah.
Sunday?
Yeah,
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, he absolutely biffed it on the last day, which it's to be expected, really, wasn't it? Because I was very impressed with Marco Penge. Made the cut.
That's
like,
it's a good performance.
Really.
Yeah.
Tied for 27th in a major, coming from where he's come from. He's on an up.
Mm-hmm.
Xander didn't do too well, and then Rory just never got going, did he?
Well,
from day one at Rory McIlroy Country Club,
I think his head was elsewhere. There was a lot of questions, whilst he wouldn't take any questions. A lot of questions being asked about his drive, wasn't there?
Yeah. Rightly so as well,
Seemed
but
to be non-conforming, had to switch to a backup. He was all over the place off the tee, wasn't he?
I don't understand why though.
I mean, surely someone of his ability should be able to hit the driver, like.
Just a driver.
But yeah, loads of big names missed the cut.
Seb Straka was one.
Straka, Spieth, Thomas. Yeah, disappointing.
Jake Knapp.
Tell you what, on Thursday I thought I was watching the PGA. It wasn't PGA Championship, it was the BMW PGA at Wentworth.
From 2012.
Yeah, Luke Donald and Noren, Ryan Fox, Fat Matt Fitzpatrick. Sorry, Matt. It's absolutely nothing but lean, isn't he?
Yeah.
There was someone else up there as well, but yeah, it was like throwback to when we first went to Wentworth, about 13 years ago now, 2012.
I know. Crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, it'll be around this time of year as well, wouldn't it? Because it used to be in May.
Yeah. What a class event that was, though.
Yeah.
Still is.
Donald, 67, round 1.
Big Phil as well, just
vanished.
Yeah, there was no one really. Giant cock missed the cut.
You'll have to translate for me, lad. Who's that?
That fella.
You've clicked on something.
Oh.
Is it Gregory?
I don't know.
G Cock.
We called him Greg Cock.
Gonna be any louder, right? But yeah, that's another major for Scottie Scheffler. That's
3.
to add to his 2 Masters green jackets.
So he's just got 2 more to do for the all-important Grand Slam.
Can do it as well, can't he?
Yeah, with a canter.
He's just won that like the canter, hasn't he?
Pretty
And
much.
that's basically giving them a 9-hole head start because he was rubbish on the front 9.
And he's not even in form. That's how good
I think he is now. He's had first couple of months of the season were a bit like wishy-washy, weren't he?
He's not as good as he was last year.
No,
I don't think he's
not.
there. So if he turns
Probably
up at the US
80%,
Open,
yeah.
he's winning that.
Okay.
British Open, or the Open Championship, as they call it over there,
The Open.
I think that's a tough one for him because Portrush is difficult in it. I'm not saying he can't play in difficult courses, but it's something he's not used to, so maybe he's not got that in the bag yet. I don't know. We will see.
Made for a Tommy or a Shane Lowry, that one, but we'll...
Shane Lowry, had a bit of an unfortunate luck.
Human, wasn't he?
Yeah. As you would be, though. stupid rules. It's been raining all week, and ball just comes to rest in someone else's hole.
Yeah, don't be playing your balls out of other people's holes.
Yeah.
That's basically what Shane Lowry was saying.
Yeah.
And I agree.
I agree.
The balls shouldn't be going anywhere near other people's holes.
Well, depends what other people they are. Anyway, sinister.
But yeah, he took bigger holes out the golf course, didn't he?
Yeah.
I'm fuming.
Yeah.
I would be.
Yeah.
You should get relief from. Yeah, it's a good shot in the fairway.
Yeah.
It's not your fault. It's not your fault. You've come to rest in someone else's pitch mark.
No, it's not right, is it?
No.
And the rules need to be changed. But we're not going to be advocating for that. We are just going to be watching some more golf.
We are. Got the Charles Schwab this week.
The Charles Schwab.
Davis Riley, defending champ.
Yeah.
He's had a good week this week in the PGA, hasn't he?
Week, yeah.
Yeah.
Third, didn't he?
Put himself right in a perfect position to be able to go and give this a good defence now. Confidence will be high.
I do believe Scottie's playing though.
Scottie's saying he finished second in this last year.
So.
Yeah, so this is at Colonial Country Club in Fort Worth, Texas. Ooh. We know Scottie's a Texas man, so yeah.
He's old before his time, Scottie. He's 28 and
he
walks around like he's 45, doesn't he?
He's a legend, though, isn't he? Yeah. He's already a legend.
You know, I've been reading about him. He had his breakout year in 2018, didn't he? And he's just gone absolutely from strength to strength. It's amazing, really. Literally first and world number one straight away, wasn't he?
Yeah. I think he's the most consistent we've had since Tiger, isn't it?
Yeah.
Most consistent.
Without doubt, yeah. Rory's not.
Rory's got the ability to be the perfect golfer, but he just is too inconsistent. Yeah. Yeah.
Like me and you. On the front nine, on the back nine. It's like a game of 2 hours, wasn't it?
Yeah, so we've got $9.5 million purse this week.
Yeah, big one.
Cut is going to be top 65 after 36 holes. It's past 70 to 7,200 yard course, known as Hogan's Alley. Ben Hogan won here 5 times.
All right. Okay.
So needs good positional layout. Tee to green and approach play.
Yeah.
So as you were, really, you just need to be playing well at golf.
Yeah. Tommy's playing as well, which is he's coming into it a little bit more, isn't he? He's just very under the radar. He's not.
He's getting closer to the radar, though.
Yeah. What is Wayne Riley on the course? Was he? Or?
No, I think he's threatening more than he ever has.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, he is.
Like he's getting closer.
I think with Mimuli winning recently, I think he's next up, isn't he?
Yeah, he's got to. He's got to. He can't never win on PGA Tour.
No. I mean, he's very happy not to win because he's probably made an absolute fortune.
Oh yeah, yeah. Can't complain in his life at all, but he wants to
chills
win.
with Tiger every weekend, though. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. So yeah, he's without a doubt going to be a very strong favourite. Yeah. Is world number 1 Scottie, second last year.
Yeah.
Don't see why he can't go and win. Who else have we got? Jordan Spieth, also from Texas, is going to be a fan's favourite at home.
Mac. Kevin Mitchell.
Daniel Berger's won here in 2020. Had a decent year after sort of a couple of years out really with injury, hasn't he?
Yeah. JT Poston, he had a good week last week.
Yeah, I say defending champ Davis Riley won this by 5 shots from Scottie last year. And he's finished tied for 4th in 2022, so he likes it. It wasn't a flash in the pan. You can play around here. And then, as we said, you mentioned there, Tommy as well. I've got my eye on because it's just his ball striking. Is one of these days, it's all going to come together.
Yeah, it's just a putting in it, but it's getting better. Sammy Valamaki's always guaranteed a good finish, isn't he? So
yeah,
he didn't. He missed the cut this week, didn't he?
Did
he? Yeah.
Finished early.
9 over.
Finished and
first 2 days. Finished.
Off to finish. off to Finland.
Yeah.
Yeah, disaster. So we've got Michael Block's playing this week.
Yeah, seen his kids the other day.
Bearsko in Ulster.
No, they're on TikTok. They're documenting his day and what they do and players' lounge, and it looked class. Didn't it? Signing autographs, and it just looked like the perfect life, really. Being the son of Michael Block.
Yeah, it wasn't the same story as he had last time, the PGA Championship, was it?
No,
This week?
no, it was not.
No, shit the bed in a big way, didn't he?
Yeah.
Apparently he needs the big crowds and he needs all the atmosphere.
I heard that. Someone said something about it, didn't he?
I mean, let's put it this way, I admire his confidence.
Yeah.
He's very confident in himself.
Yeah.
He came across well on, he's been on Tubes' channel.
Yeah.
He came across well on there, I liked him.
Who was it that said something about it? Was it Hideki?
I don't know.
That's a hot take. That he said he needs the crowd. It's like, wow. Come on, mate. But yeah, that's the...
So, you see past Scottie?
Maybe.
Spieth to just
No.
be in his
don't
back
think
garden, basically.
I don't think he's in form enough.
Loves it around here, though.
Yeah. The only player I can see beating Scottie, really, is probably Riley. Because he had such a good week last week. And maybe... What's his name? Sorry. Find him. The postman.
Yeah, he played well this week.
He was
Stepped himself up and put himself into the mix, didn't he?
Yeah.
He's always just kind of thereabouts, isn't he?
He is.
But actually threatened for a bit this week.
Yeah. We said before on course about the DP World Tour being a very, very weak in field. I've just had another look at it. It's not bad, you know.
What, for this week?
Yeah.
So, yeah, so we've got the Soudal Open in Belgium this week, haven't we?
Yeah.
$2.5 million purse. We're back, so it's back in the European swing.
Yeah.
So the players are playing for that $200,000 bonus at the end of this. That also gets them entry into back nine events at the end of the DP World Tour season. So
They're the ones
a lot on it for them.
Yeah.
It's park on course. Water on several holes, 6 par 4s under 400 yards. So favouring accuracy in terms of it brings the shorter players into play, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Because it's not like hugely long.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you got like Thomas Peters there this week.
Yeah. I think he'll do well.
It's hard to know, isn't it? Because it's one of them live players. You just don't know how his form translates. I've not seen him do anything competitively outside of live.
He's at home, though, isn't he?
Yeah.
Home advantage and all that.
Do you reckon?
Yeah. He will have played this course so many times in his life.
What about the dude?
To be honest, he played well last week, didn't he?
Did he?
Yeah. He was right up there last week.
Wasn't in this major, was he?
No.
The week before, you mean?
Yeah.
Myrtle Beach?
Yeah.
No,
I'm gone.
I thought I've not seen his name, so I don't know which event.
Cossards.
Other Belgians we've got is Mathis Bessard.
Who?
Exactly. But you say Thomas Peters at home. No Belgians won this since Flory van Donk, 1956.
Pierre van Hooydonk.
60.
Yeah.
Nearly 70. However many years ago it is. I can't get my maths right.
I'm thinking of the Turkish Airlines Open.
Right.
That came 900, didn't he?
Did he?
It's just a few behind.
Passed me by that. Favourites. Jordan Smith's going to be up there, I think.
Yeah, well, after his recent exploits in the
Qualifying.
qualifier, yeah. It's going to be on a high.
Yeah.
I think Martin Kuvra might do well, coming off the back of his last win.
Do you think that's just a bit of...
He's been there all season, though, hasn't he? It's not like it's... Oh!
Message.
Wow.
What?
2 players that I'd picked have withdrawn. Lowry Cantor has withdrawn.
Is he?
Yeah. And so has somebody else.
This player's withdrawn from the tournament. One of the players I picked is, but it doesn't say who it was.
No, it doesn't.
Not
Lowry
sure who it was.
Cantor's-
Matt Wallace.
Matt Wallace and
Matt
Lowry
Wallace is
Canty.
withdrawn.
Yeah.
There you go. Bring it here live. Not live, because I'm just going to upload this later.
Do you pick
Oh, that's a
John?
shame, because I thought he was a standout coming back to DP after being on PGA Tour for a few months.
He's not been playing well at all, though, has he?
It's dropping class, isn't it? That brings me on to
Tristan Lawrence.
the recycle bin. Yeah. Tristan Lawrence,
There's no way you're putting Tristan Lawrence in, surely.
restore items.
Empty recycle bin.
I just think, like, he's been mixing. He's had 4 missed cuts in a row. I can't do it. I'm not picking Tristan Lawrence.
No.
Thanks for talking me out of it.
Watch him win now.
Oh, yeah.
I'm actually going to go Freddie Shot. I don't know whether to go with
That didn't end well last time, did it?
It didn't for the past 2 times, but he is. Is he European, isn't he? I don't know what that means. But he's not the longest of hitters. He's. Yeah. Have you got a team together or?
I'm just finishing now because obviously we just had those withdrawals. Sorry. Yeah. So my team's in. So basically, the kind of shortlist really. There's quite. As far as DP Tour fields go, apart from your like massive Rolex Series events and stuff, this is a good field. That's all I like it.
Yeah.
You got the likes of Jordan Smith. Obviously, we've just lost. Who did we lose? Matt Wallace and
Lowry Canty.
Lowry Canty, which is a shame because we've not seen Lowry Canty for a few weeks, really,
No.
have we? Been over in America. Thomas Peters is playing. Jordan Smith, as I say. Ben Wiesberger, Luke Donald, Molinari brothers are both playing. And then we've got.
Wonder can Eduardo do anything this week because he's just qualified, hasn't he?
He's been playing well. He's come back into form. Eduardo Molinari.
He was a good player at one point, wasn't he?
You got Matthew Jordan.
Yeah.
Matteo Manacero.
Mm-hmm.
Under the radar, playing consistently well.
Yeah.
We're going to be there or thereabouts. Sam Bairstow is just keeps ticking over. You got Marco Penge there, who's had a good week, obviously, a couple of weeks ago on the European Tour, and then he's gone over to America and had a good, solid PGA Championship, hasn't he?
He's got serious length, hasn't he? But is that going to do well this week?
It's not necessarily an advantage this week, so
exactly.
Are we wasting him by picking him this week?
Definitely, for me.
I've only used him once this season, but we've still got over halfway to go.
Yeah, all right.
And he's got himself into the back 9 with that win, so it's not like we're gonna. I'm happy to hold on to him, I think.
Yeah. When you ding.
Any other considerations there? Eugenio Chikara is actually up there for me, probably in consideration for my captain on the fantasy game.
It's either Cruisewake or Shikara. But Brandon Robertson Thompson as well. He showed a bit last week, didn't he? Again.
You know what? This season he's been so consistent. So consistent.
Yeah, he had 2 missed cuts, didn't he? But
yeah, bit of a blip, and that's why I didn't pick him for that 4th, because you can't go picking someone who's just had 2 missed cuts, can you?
No.
But the bounce back 4th might be worth consideration this week.
I think so.
I've already picked him 3 times, so
I've put Southgate in again. I seem to pick him every week, but he's just a bit of a. He doesn't pull up any trees, but he finishes well. Same with Marcus Kinhult as well. Marcus Kinhult is.
He always just like disappears for months on end, and then all of a sudden wins.
But he'll be like
second.
If you notice, every time you put the you turn the telly on or put the scores on Thursday afternoon.
That moved. How's that moved?
No idea.
He booted the table or something?
No.
It's weird, isn't it?
He is always there and thereabouts. So I always feel like he's going to do well. This is subject to change, obviously. It's not locked in yet.
Well,
but you've got the likes of
just,
Dan Brown. You've got Daniel Hillier, who's won. Soderberg might come back. It's a decent field. Sam Bairstow was well informed. I've not even picked him once this year.
Well, I'll tell you what we'll do then. We'll go on to how the league looks after last week. Reluctantly.
Ooh. Did you have 4 missed cuts? Or was that the Turkish?
Mate, it's been a disastrous
Oh!
fortnight for me, lad.
He's snuck into 4.
Is this the first time you've checked?
Yeah.
Honestly,
You've
absolutely
snuck into
disastrous.
5th there.
2 weeks ago, I was 1,480 in the world. Now I'm 4,119. Honestly, I took a gamble. It was a gamble.
Yeah.
But everyone has played it safe with Scottie and probably captained him, whereas I didn't even pick him, and that's game over. And you get more points as well for winning the major. So just
where did you
shafted
go?
me.
Where did you come? 16th. Oof.
Absolute disaster.
Disaster street.
Yeah, my team was Rory McIlroy, captain, +3. Justin Thomas miscut. Sepp Straka miscut. Min Woo Lee miscut. That is 7 out of 12 cuts missed in the last 2 weeks for me.
Yeah, that's appalling.
And I mean, 3 players that made the cut. I had Neiman -4,
Tommy.
McIlroy tie 47th, and Bryson DeChambeau tie 2nd.
Oh.
Just pants, man.
I believe you didn't go with Scottie.
Well,
because you only get 3.
Everyone's only got him one more time now, haven't they? Because they've already had him for the Masters and this.
Yep.
Whereas I've got him 2, so I was hoping I'd have that to my advantage, but now I need him to win in whatever tournament to pick him in. When I need him to win the US Open or the Open now, don't I?
Yeah.
Which
yes.
everyone's going to pick him in the US Open. Is the US Open last? It's US Open, then the Open, isn't it? So everyone's going to pick him in the US Open, so I need him to win the Open, really, because that's when I'll be picking him. So let's see what happens. Go on, Scottie, lad. And that's just to get me back on par. Well, I'm miles behind now, right?
Yeah.
Leaderboard, do you want to run through it?
Yeah.
Go through your team.
So we've got Captain Rory, which is no good. Sepp Straka, miscut. Bryson, tied for 2nd. Scottie 1st. Wacky and Neiman, tied for 8th. And then Tommy tied for 41st. So not too bad. Mr. Penn again.
He's had a good week as well.
What is he reading? Like, is he just an analytical bastard or what? Mr. Penn, if you're watching this.
On a fucking...
Like, where are you getting these picks from? I wouldn't say it's a great team. I mean, Scottie captain. Rory, Xander, Colin Morikawa.
I was reading it the other way. Didn't he just pick like 6 favourites or something like that?
I think so, yeah. Is that what he's doing?
It looks like he's just gone with the odds this week, I think.
Good lad. Fair enough. Yeah, but it's again, Mr. Penn. It's the same names again up there.
Yeah. But as I say, we're not even halfway through the season yet. Long way to go. Just 2 massive derailments for me this week. This last 2 weeks. I've snuck into 5th. I've been in the top 5 the whole way, just clinging on for dear life now.
I've got 6 points to get to 3rd, sorry. So I'm making my way up there. So Mr. Penn's in the lead with 15,708. Past captain's picks 15,548. Double bogey team 15,014. Here we go for me. 15,006. Here we go for you. 14,970. And then Premier Crew John Wood. 14,899.
Inside joke.
Yeah.
Knew that was coming.
It's all looking good. It's a good. I like this little leaderboard. I think it's great.
It's good fun, isn't it?
It keeps it interesting. Not missed a week yet. Mr. Penn hasn't missed a pen or a week.
Right. So what have we got? We've pretty much previewed this week, haven't we?
Yeah.
What's coming up on PGA Tour this week?
Charles
Schwab, we previewed it.
We have.
Anything else in the world of golf to add?
Been quite eventful, but we've talked about Rory's driver issues and the like, haven't we? But yeah.
What do you make of him not speaking to the
I just
press?
don't like it at all. I just think I don't know whether he's too big for his boots now or...
I don't like to be bothered with it. Like if I was pro and you just want to go out and play golf and all that. But when it's part of it,
money.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
It's expected of you. It's like least you can do is just go and chat for a couple of minutes.
It's like the whole thing with Bryson as well. When he was asked the question about Bryson and his not speaking to him in the round.
Like I go to work in 12 hours.
Yeah.
To get me, like, if he looked at it as like his job is 18 holes and then speaking to the press for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
That's part of his job, isn't it, essentially?
100%. And the sponsors won't be happy with him. But yeah, he said about Bryson, didn't he? He goes, what does he expect? But he didn't need to fuel it. He fueled the fire there. He didn't need to do that because we all know what Bryson meant. But the media are twisting it, trying to get a story out of it. And Rory's playing up to them. And I just don't think his head's right.
Yeah.
He doesn't handle things very well. He's got a short temper, hasn't he?
Yeah, it seems that way. Just gets like everything always seems a bit emotional with him. With Scottie. Do you remember when he got arrested last year? And literally an hour before his tee off, he was in a cell. And the round he put together afterwards, just complete different, like, sort of mental ability.
Rory wouldn't have done that. He would have felt
No,
a bit.
yeah. He might not have even turned up.
What did he actually get arrested for?
Well, he got let off with it because there was a load of rubbish on it. But he was going into, there was a load of traffic or something because of another accident, I think, and he was going into a different entrance. The police tried to stop him, and then I don't know if he was just drove. Like, you don't know, it's all hearsay, but he just drove through, but the police were saying like he made out like he was dragging him along the floor or something as he was driving off.
Oh God!
Yeah, load of nonsense.
Nonsense.
Yeah, and I think it shows in the way he carries himself as well.
Yeah.
He's just a proper pro, proper nice
He's
fella.
card with his baby in his hand.
Yeah.
His wife was like, you've had your 4 hours now, mate. Doesn't change, does it? No matter where you are on the golfing scale.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anything else to add?
Don't know. I think that's about it.
Yeah.
I think we've had a good morning here at Regent Park. Be sure to check out the videos. They're going to take a bit of editing, so they'll probably come out later in the week or next week.
And also, get yourself down to ShotScope. Code Here We Golf to get 15% off your full order.
Yeah, use the V5 here today. Get me around.
Did well, didn't it?
Yeah.
Pretty accurate. Really accurate. It was back nine anyway.
Yeah, no, it is good. I've used it a few times now, and it's definitely accurate. Like you can rely on it. So yeah, 15% off. Here We Golf is the promo code on shotgo.com. There'll also be a link in the description below as well.
Yeah.
Like
Sunglasses needed next time.
Yeah,
probably
see a
Twitter
thing.
as well.
Well, we'll just like that as well. Yeah, like and subscribe to the channel if you don't mind, please. We'd really appreciate that. Yeah, that'll do. Catch you next week.
Here we golf.
Here we golf. That's been a good morning, that as well, hasn't it?
What, hasn't it?
Enjoyed it.